This one here, believe it or not, it's been in the yard for a couple of years now. And I haven't messed with this really for at least a year. So, the one really great thing about succulents, as long as you don't overwater them, they last a long, long time. I haven't done anything. This is just how it's been looking for a year. And it still looks really great. And I don't think I'm going to have to do anything for quite a while. Everything's looking real happy in there. So why mess with it? And the container seems to be big enough to support the succulents that are in there. It has gotten a lot bigger and a lot fuller, and it really looks nice. But it doesn't look like it's overtaking anything, so I think it's fine. Now these are starting to go, oh, I almost forgot. These were from my little seed thing, and they seem like they're still doing really, really good. So I don't think I need to mess with that either at all. And these here, I think, are now seeing better days. There's still some more blooming, but I think it's getting towards the end now. So they lasted pretty good, but everything that happened to it was great. Even the seed pods were wonderful. I just love it. So, but anyway, eventually this will all get planted with some new seeds or something. Since I'm turning this into a flower and food garden mix, and I'm getting all these seeds, I may end up putting some of the flower seeds that Seed Bank sends me and put them in here. I'm still deciding because I got some beautiful seeds in this May box that are going to have some beautiful blue flowers, and I'm trying to decide if I want to put this here, and I may, or at another place, because I want to put some out right away, but I don't want to mess with this area because I want everything to go to seed for I can have these same flowers in the same area next year. Now, I know I mentioned it, but I'll mention it again. I had blackberries in here and a long time ago, and I rototillered this area because it's such a mess, and this area still needs to be cleaned up some more. And now those things are coming out. They were gone for 2 years, and now they're coming back, and there's one of them. And we're gonna walk back down here. Now let's hope and pray Grandma doesn't topple over as she walks up again. And here they are. Look at all these blackberries coming up. I did put them in tomato cages because I sort of wanted to keep them sort of wrangled up. That's the only reason why they need to be with tomato cages. They would be fine even if I didn't do that. And let me come over here and we'll check our tomatoes. We haven't been over here in a couple of weeks. And these are starting to need to be probably pulled out, I think, pretty soon. So this is just a temporary thing. They're probably seeing better days too. Let's see, how many tomatoes do we have? I thought I had a bunch of tomatoes in here, but nothing's ripe. They're all green still. Got so much stuff you can't hardly see anything. Okay, oh, there they are. I knew we had some tomatoes in here. There's some there. And if I can get in here, as you see, I have something eating everything in here. I did kill, I know people don't like hearing this, so I got rid of some snails in here manually by picking them out. And I got rid of a couple grasshoppers. So I'm hoping this is going to settle down a little bit. We don't know. We just have to keep looking. But as you can see, there's a lot of tomatoes. So that is the end of May of the food garden, to show you how it's progressing. And I did get a little more dirt cleaned out where I can plant some more plants. So it is not a large area, but as you can see, finally got it cleaned out. And here is some I'm going to fix this up a little cuter once the radishes mature a little more. I have some carrots in here also. I'm going to pull out eventually. The only thing that's going to stay in here is my purple bell pepper, and it's right here. And that doesn't look too good either. Maybe I'm watering it too much. Anyway, I'm going to show this little house better and a little path for it. So I just put it in there just for I'll know I need to redo it. But I had it in another container, but it looked too crowded. So, and then of course I have my favorite little garden shed here. I already have misplaced one of my little tools, so who knows if I'm going to find it, but I'll look for it. Things are so tiny, it's hard to really see. And look at the little bloom I have here coming. Isn't it cute? Love it. And my radishes down here are doing really good too. So I'll be pulling them out pretty soon for my grandson, and then I'll replant some new ones. So it's doing pretty good. And here's my pepper. Only one, but we'll see. Probably I'm going to put some kind of support in here, because if that little plant has that big a pepper on it, I don't think it's going to make it without some support. But ever actually gets more than one. So we'll see what it's going to do. And as you can see, my goldenberry is doing really good too. And this tomato plant's doing real good over here. I mix, the really big ones. And I have another one down here, as you can see, that's doing terrible. But that was the one that turned black during the bad freeze we had a couple months ago. But I don't know if something's eating it or just doing bad or what. But anyway, I guess that's it for today. I'll do another update in another 2-3 weeks. I have some plants here that are going to probably be pulled out. Oh, I wanted to show you how well this spinach did. Look at that spinach. I planted the spinach in these little sails in these blocks. And I think next year, when I do the spinach, I'm going to do the exact same thing, because it kept it neat, tidy, under control. And I don't know if you noticed, that whole back area has those same kind of blocks. And I don't know how many things I'll plant in there this year, but for sure next year I will have the whole thing planted up and it will look nice. I have to get some grass out and some stuff, and I'm trying to decide what to do about those weeds. So I may try to put some kind of cloth up on that fence to control it, because like I said, I have a neighbor that doesn't. I've asked her very nicely to at least weed whack those foxtails down, because I have a dog and I don't want foxtails in his ears. But needless to say, it's not doing me any good. So I'm going to have to do something myself. So until next, on the next update on the food and fairy garden, I'll see you later, guys. Bye-bye, my fairy followers.